Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Tonight we have a really dope video because we're going to be talking about the best cheap cards that you guys can use during this kind of market crash for the next week or two. A lot of you guys I know play the game and you guys want to try players, but you're too scared to go on the market and really kind of buy players. It's really scary right now, man. We have a lot of cards that are down a lot. People are losing their FIFA accounts. They're having to set... Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. As always, let me know in the comments down below who you guys think should be in this video or shouldn't be in this video. And basically, I'm going to try to not go over like 150K. We're going to try to stay in the really cheap budget. You know, some players this video will be 5K, 2K, some will be like 100K. And so, guys, we're going to start today's video with the best player in this game, Nabil Fekir, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We can't. I'm gonna try my best to not. I'm gonna try my best to not put a bunch of SBC cards in here because obviously, if you didn't do Fekir, you can't have Fekir now. All right. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, guys, we do have some objective cards out right now, and the couple of those guys probably will make this video. I wanna hint at specifically. The center back who looks really good. And obviously, you know, this is a cheap card, but, you know, it's a card that for me is really, really a good look if you can go ahead and grind it. We've got PC and McIntosh. We've got Calvin McIntosh. But when I looked at his card yesterday, I mean, considering that you have a lot of links available, there's a right back right now that's strong links to him. It's a really good card, man. It really is. Like, this card is very all-around good. I haven't played with him, but in terms of the in-game stats, he has the proper ingredients to be really good. So I think he should make this video because, you know what? There's nothing like an objective grind during the market crash. I think he really deserves to be in this video. So I wanted to kind of highlight that. I think that his card looks good. I think the only downside with him is obviously going to be that 63 agility. To be fair, everything else looks really, really solid. Good strength, good jumping, great interception. So for me, a card that's totally worth grinding this week would be Calvin McIntosh, I think, is one that we're going to talk about in this video. We're also going to talk really quickly about the striker, who I think is 85 rated. No, is he less... Wait, what? I swear there's a Dutch striker. Is he not a Dutch striker? No, maybe he's not Dutch. I don't think he is. Maybe he's not Dutch. I mean, I thought he was Dutch. Am I going crazy? Oh, he's Belgium. I am going crazy. I am going crazy. The market crash is making me go crazy. But this guy looks like a beast as well. More for me as a super sub, but in terms of cheap option, I mean, guys, high-low, you know, obviously 3-star skills, but 90 agility, 89 balance, 97 acceleration. I mean, what more do you want, man? He's got the finishing too, the strength and the jumping. I mean, there's not too much more to ask for, guys, with a card, you know, to use during a market crash. So I think this guy, I think he's got a great shout for this video. I mean, obviously this guy and the other guy are untradeable. So that's a big thing. All right, let's talk about, you know, a couple cards on the market that you guys can go pick up that are really, really good for the price. Guys, Sonaldo now on the market is 60K. 60K, and I'm telling you, man, this card is crazy. High work rates, 4-star skills with the 5-star weak foot. And Son is really interesting to me this year because Son is one of the best finishers in this game, period. I mean, for the price, what this guy can do with scoring this year, it's crazy. I've used so many cards this year, and like this guy, Fekir, Eusebio, there's a couple players that just break the net, and Son is one of them. So the fact that now you can get this guy with a Hunter on the market for 60,000 coins, for me, is just incredible value. It really, really, really is, guys. For the price that you're going to pay, you're going to get a lot out of this card at that price. So wanted to mention him in this video. I think he's totally deserving, even as a gold card. Somebody that I recently just tried out was David Alaba, guys. You can get David Alaba's inform for 20,000 coins on the market, and I'm telling you right now, what a card, man. As a ball-playing center back, this guy can really do it all. He's even a guy that if you really were like passionate about, you could swap him in-game to a center mid as well. I think this card is so good for the price that you're going to be able to pay for him. Just an outstanding card. Insane interceptions, great strength, great passing. In terms of, he complements so if you play with like a stockier, large center back that's very good defensively, this guy complements that type of center back so well in this game. So super high recommendation from my end on trying to get this dude in one of your guys' teams. I think riding into a market crash, it's just a guy that he's so good for the price. He really is. So again, a guy that if we actually go ahead and look at my club, a guy that I've had experience with. This is a dude that I've played a lot of games with in terms of his ones to watch. I got 25 games with him now, and I noticed a very large difference when he went from an 84 to an 86. So I did really feel like he got a lot better after that upgrade. Next up, guys, we're gonna talk about Jonathan Bamba. Jonathan Bamba's Future Stars was on the market at 130 and is now 90K because of this market crash. He's a great wide player because he offers high work rates. He's got the 93 on the pace. His dribbling responsiveness is really good. He's got 92 balance, 90 agility. I think the thing for me that makes this card the most unique is the combination of the pace, the dribbling, but also his passing is really good. He's got 91 short passing and 92 vision. And I think people don't say it this year, but I think passing is the most important stat in this game. Every time I use a player with 80 passing or less, I hate him. I used Butragueño this year. I used Kenny Dalglish. I couldn't use them because even with the Deadeye, their passing just wasn't it. The players that are really unique in this game have the high acceleration with dribbling combination and the amazing passing. It's why there's some players like Gold Messi that are just absolutely incredible this year. So I think Bamba is totally, with those work rates and what he offers, really deserving of making this video. Guys, the best right back in the game is now at a discount. You can get him for 60,000 coins. Yes, Hakimi gold card on the market is 60K. And specifically, the ones to watch that I have played 446 games with. How crazy is that? It's a lot. It's the most games I ever played with a player at this point in the game in any FIFA. But the gold is 60,000 coins on the market. Guys, I'm telling you, he's by far the best right back in the game. So a little bit of a discount for him on the market right now. A little bit of a very big discount with his card. Tecatito. He's up a little bit right now, guys, because of the objectives, but he was 40K. He's right now up to 70. But again, 5-star with the high medium and all of these stats in game makes him just such a good player, man. Such a good player. And especially tomorrow, if we get some really good cards with the Liga NOS, it could be a guy that, you know, is just perfect for these teams. Because I think what's happening right now is EA is giving so many objectives that people are starting to realize, hey, let me just go pick those up. So having a guy on the market that's super affordable with the 5.5 that's complimentary, you know, this would be a guy that how could we not mention, you know, in this video? I think it has to be mentioned for 100%. He's just got such a good card this year. I think as well as, you know, this guy's a little bit more expensive, but two center backs that I think are just incredible. Number one, I think Inform Upamecano is so good. I've been playing against him a lot, and it shows you like these kind of stockier center backs. He's got 72 acceleration on the high medium, but for some reason he's so good in game. Very hard to pass, 83 pace, 84 defending, 83 physical. Just a very good center back this year in game. So another guy that I would really recommend in this video for you guys to go ahead and pick up and play with. It is a cheap option. I think another guy that's actually in my team right now that, you know, every single one of you guys probably knows how good he is this year. But guys, Kimpembe, man. Kimpembe is right now down to 30,000 coins in the market. 30K for Kimpembe. And he's just incredible. He's got the perfect work rates at the medium-high side of things. I mean, there's just so much good about this card. 87 strength, 90 aggression, 84 receptions. I mean, this card is just... He's almost perfect. I mean, he does a couple things in game that are quite clumsy, but again, for this price, in terms of a cheap card, Kimpembe. But guys, actually, my favorite center back for you guys to use right now during the market crash and a cheap option is Koundé. Koundé has been giving me the most problems out of any card this year at center back. He's 2,000 coins on the market. He's literally 2K. High work rates. He's so good in game. It's crazy. It's crazy how special this card is this year. I don't really know what EA has done to the card. I don't know why he's so good, but guys, he's it. I'm telling you, he is it this year. If there's one player that you guys want me to tell you guys, value for coins is just crazy, it is surely for me, Koundé. I don't know what else to say, guys. This card is just incredible this year. And just, again, for the price, just outstanding. So, had to mention him. I think another guy that I really like, I have a first owner card of him, Llorente, but because of this market crash, Llorente is now 28K. And Llorente, for me, is the best gold center mid in the game. It still stands to this day. I know we had talked about that a couple weeks ago, that I kind of felt like Llorente was that guy. Well, he's still that guy. He's still that guy in this game. Will lets him down, maybe the 3-star skills, but this card is just everywhere in game, man. He's so special this year. So for me, has to be included in this video. I mean, he's truly built different. He's truly built different. So a great center mid to pick up and potentially try out. Another guy that is really good, guys, that's actually really affordable now because he has had so many SBCs and Player of the Months, is Nkunku, and we're talking specifically about his 86. His 86, guys, is just a really solid box-to-box. He's got the 4-star skills, unfortunately 3-star weak foot, but Nkunku has incredible dribbling, and that's what makes him really unique. He's a very good dribbler on the ball. He's got some really, really solid defending stats, and I think that's why so many people really like Nkunku. I just think he's got such a good all-around card, and he's actually dropped 10,000 coins because, again, as I said, he's gotten all these kind of Player of the Months. He's racked up these special cards, and because of that, he's become a lot more affordable on the market, and I would totally recommend a card like this, especially during a market crash. A 45K French center mid that's in the Bundesliga, with these all-around stats is just, it is kind of a dream for that price of what you could do with that card. Another guy that's a gold card, Theo Hernandez, probably the most meta left back in terms of defense in the game. For some reason, Theo Hernandez this year, just because of the way in game he's built, he's actually so good. He's a guy that, for me, whenever I see him in another team, I always have to think about how to really break down and attack that side, because for some reason in game his defensive AI is just so special this year. So definitely a card that I would totally point out and kind of want to recommend to every single one of you guys watching this video. I just think for me, he's so special this year. He's so good for the price. Really like him. You know what, guys, everything else is becoming so cheap, and we have a couple guys in this video that are actually like fodder now. Koulibaly is actually fodder. He's the cheapest 86 in the game, but for the price, guys, he's so good. Now, I know you look at it, you say, Nick, 51 agility, 34 balance, but I'm telling you guys, man, 81 defending, 87 defending, but 81 pace, 87 defending, sorry, rather. But, I mean, guys, not only that, he's got 94 strength. All right, that 94 strength is extremely noticeable. And in game, he is just, he's something else, guys. Koulibaly is probably got one of the best defensive AIs that you could really come up against this year. What a player in this game. Another guy that's actually dropped so much because of all this crash and just kind of gone down out of packs is the Bundesliga legend Zakaria. I still don't know how to pronounce his name to this day, but yeah, this guy's 20K now. I mean, to think about what this guy would cost in another FIFA with not this much supply, I could literally see EA releasing this guy as an SBC in another FIFA for like 170K, and a bunch of people sitting here saying, you know what, Nick, that's good value, right? And it's crazy to think that this type of player now on this market is 20,000. I think he's like 22K right now. So for that price, just absolutely crazy for what this guy is capable of. Absolutely crazy. And if you want to go like really cheap, Correa is a really good option, guys. Angel Correa, he's like 1K. So if you wanted to go like super cheap, this card is still very usable for the price. But again, that is like a very cheap option. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to go that cheap at this point. That's obviously an extremely cheap option. If we want to go a little bit more expensive on the price tag side of things, I think Informed Leon Goretzka is insane. He's obviously a little bit more expensive. He's up at about 170K, but this was one of my favorite center mids that I have used all year, period. All year, this is one of my favorite players that I had used, and I think for the price, he's just outstanding. So anybody that's looking, maybe on splurging a little bit, I guess what makes this card so crazy is in-game his stock, combined with this 89 strength, his 88 short passing, and his 86 long passing. I mean, this card for that reason is just, he is special, guys. He's very good in game. And that leads me into continuing to go into it. We've got some pretty other crazy cards in the Bundesliga. I think Davies now, because of this crash, is at 173K. So Davies is going down. And Davies actually, I mean, the pros right now are saying that Davies is kind of the best super sub center mid in FIFA, which is quite interesting. But yeah, that's what they're all saying. They're all talking about it. They're all subbing this guy in at kind of the attack towards the end of the game, and I think it's because of the work rates, the high-low. He's got that really high positioning, and he's also got that really extremely high pace. So I think all of these, are pretty massive variables in terms of why he's so sought after in the pro community and why people are subbing him in. And I think, if you're looking for a link, look no further than Kloster Daddy. Kloster Daddy's insane. We tried him out the other week. This guy for the price, he's about 145K, 150K, just a really solid center back. Dribbling is up to par. Interceptions are really solid. Strength is really good. Acceleration is there. Medium. And just, again, offers some really good links. So pretty good card for the price as well on the market. I think you can't really forget about this one. for me. And guys, because of this crash, again, like, it's crazy, but Vini's first inform is probably one of the best wide players in the game. And you can now go on the market, guys, and you can pick up Vini for 150K. He's 155K, guys. Inform Vini on the market, the first inform. Got to give him a dead eye because obviously the passing is not the best. But with the 5-star skills, the high agility, the high acceleration, Vini is really solid, guys. Vini is like a really, really, really solid player to use in game. And now because of this crash that we've got going on, you know, he's a lot more affordable. So he's down about 60,000 coins when I'm recording this video, which is just, you know, makes the card a lot more appealing for the price. I think we got a couple more players we're going to talk about today. Gold Wijnaldum would be one of them. Gold Wijnaldum is a really, really solid box-to-box. Again, he's like a fodder price right now. And what I mean by that, guys, is that fodder means that, you know, he's the cheapest 84 on the game, basically. So really, really, really good for that price, guys, and what you're going to kind of get out of him. And then, you know, we're going to talk about pretty much a last player that I wanted to mention is Mane. Mane has been one of my favorite gold cards in this game, and Mane, because of this crash, is now 110K. Mane is just so special. You could play him wide, you could play him striker. He's got some pretty incredible finishing this year. So Mane for me 100% makes this video. He's very special with the finishing this year. So wanted to point him out, wanted to include him in this video. I think he deserves to be in this video because I think he is really special in this game. You know, you've obviously got your other ones, guys, like your Ferland Mendy, your cards like that. I mean, those cards are very good as well. And guys, you know, if you really want to go cheap for that goalkeeper option, Donnarumma is my best recommendation. Could also go with Nick Pope, but I think Nick Pope is a little bit more of a thing of the past. I think Nick Pope was a little bit better last year. I really like Donnarumma in this game. I think Donnarumma is very unique in net, so I would really recommend him. Let me know if there's anybody in this video that we didn't mention, guys, that you guys really, really, really enjoy. I just wanted to point out some really good options for you guys to use best cheap cards. You know, I consider cheap kind of being under 150K. I know some of you guys might be like, Nick, I don't even have 100K. Just kind of point out what I think would be good for the price, guys. And thank you guys for watching, man. I really appreciate you guys supporting. See you guys in a video very soon. Peace.